Hi guys, I'm back, and I'm bringing you that Elfquest video that I was talking about. Because, I was 12 when I discovered Elfquest. I was young. My sister worked at where'd she work? My sister worked at not a grocery store, a pharmacy. My sister worked at a pharmacy, and they had the old comics out that had been released back in the day. 80s? Could have been it was 80s. It was 80s, but they have the old Walden books. And I went into Walden books one time, and I found a book. And they had a book. This wasn't the book. This one's falling apart. But you can see So, I begged my mother to let me get the book because I'd been collecting the comics, and so she got me the book. And I ended up getting all four. Book 2. Book 3. And book 4. So, that's where I began. I had these books forever. I loved them. They were my everything. I've had these since I was 12, 13? Yeah. I had them a long, long time. And now I'm like, where do I put everything? Okay. We have the next items that I picked up were, oh shoot, I don't even know, guys. I don't even know where to begin. Let's kind of go with what I've got. I got the Gather Rooms, Elfquest Gather Rooms, from a comic place in Portland, Oregon when I was 10, 12. No, I had to have been older. I had to have been 16. I think I was 16 when I got these. We took a train trip out to Oregon, and I found these at a comic shop, and I was like, Dad, I have to have these, So, that's where I got these. Followed by the big Elfquest Gather Room. And this just kind of talks about, which we really need an updated book, hint, hint. Please. I mean, I know that online there's updated information if you go to elfquest.com. They're really good about updating character profiles and stuff, which was frustrating because some of the storylines had to be tweaked just a little bit, or not storyline, but some of the character things had to be tweaked just a little bit to fit the new story that's going on. And I should probably talk about all of these separately, but what else do we have? Because I kind of want to go in order, but it's like hard to do. So I also have the Wolf Rider's Guide to the World of Two Moons, which is this is where it was like some of the character profiles and things. Some of the profiles in this book were different than what is being put online. And I got a hardcover of the first book. I had a hardcover of the fourth book, but the hardcover is, I don't know where that went. I also have the board game. Now, I don't know anything about the board game. Like, I've tried to play it, but I can't play it. And there's like a new version, so I don't know. I just love it because I love to hang on to things and collect stuff, so I'm going to hang on to that. Throw it in my collection. I have a mug that my husband got me. Elfquest mug. That was a Christmas gift. I have... What else do we have? I'm trying to, like, not do everything at once. I got... I have the volume 1, 2, and 3 that were released. When was this released? A couple years ago? By DC. DC released all 4, and I'll let you see the covers of these. Oh, they're backwards. So this is 3, this is 2, and this is 1, and I don't have 4, because for some reason, every time I get 4, I lose it. I have 1 copy of book 4. So I'm like, what's going on with all of my books? I don't understand. I don't know where to put anything. Okay. I'm going to do this. Then we have okay. Sorry, it's all over the place. I have The Hidden Years, which is a bunch of, like, different stories from after the... But Hidden Years has some gorgeous, beautiful, like, pictures and artwork. And Hidden Years was a series of comics that were done, like, offshoot stories, kind of. I have Rogue's Challenge. This one. I've got the black and white. Is it black and white? Yeah. I have the black and white copy in All But Blood, which was released. Which this is, the story is about Cutter and Skywise, and the stories that came out and were collected about them and their friendship. And let's see, I have Searcher and the Sword, hardcover copy of that. And these are all out of order. I'm not doing them in order because I'm just kind of showing you guys what I have. Then we have, on top of that, they released the big gathering, the big volumes. These were released a couple years ago. This is Volume 1, which encompasses, I don't know, help me out, guys. What's it encompass? I think this is the first 4 books, maybe? Or is this like, and then this one is like the subsequent books that followed after. I'm not showing you everything that I've got because I've got like book 1 through 7, which encompasses the whole series. This is, Elfquest is a 40-year running series. It was done in 1976 that it started as a small mom and pop operation and has just continued and gone and gone and gone and gone, and it doesn't, it's not one of those giant massive comic book things. And it reminds me of, like, we never thought we would get Marvel superhero movies, let alone one movie, and now there's thousands of movies and thousands of storylines and characters, and just, it's just been run through the mill. Like, Hollywood has killed the superhero franchise. I'm happy they did. I love my X-Men, but I don't want that to happen to Elfquest. I want it to be a series or a movie, but I don't want it to be chopped up and spit out and like, I want it to be true to what it is. And, you know, Wendy and Richard are very protective of their baby, so I'm hopefully, if it does come out, and that's kind of one of the reasons why it hasn't come out yet, is because they're very, you know, very involved in their project and their baby, and they want it to be right. So they've been selective, which is great. I'm all for it. That doesn't bother me. Okay. I also have the new series. I have 2 of the final quests, which I need to get more of. And then after Final Quest was Stargazer's Hunt, which is out now. That's a series that is ongoing. And the newest issue is out, was it yesterday? Day before. A couple days ago. I have to go get it. So, I'm sorry if I went fast. Like, if this is too fast. I have been very lucky in collecting. I've been very naughty in collecting. They did a Kickstarter one year. So, is it upside down? The Art of Elfquest by Wendy. Now, The Art of Elfquest was not a cheap book, but it's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. This book is just beautiful. There's so many gorgeous, gorgeous pictures in these books. Just, I can't. And it smells brand new. See? Like, yeah. This book is just incredible. It's incredible. I can't. I mean, it's got character drawings and stuff you find in the gather rooms. Like, it's got all of it. It's got everything from the gather rooms and all that stuff, and everything was collected in this book. It is just beautiful. It's got covers, old covers and everything. I also have all of the paperback comics and all of the big original comics that came out. Unfortunately, I don't have number 1, like the original comic. I don't have that, but I have a lot of other stuff. Wendy did a drawing of the wolves of Wolf Park, where she went and actually did, sorry, checking my camera time. Uh-oh, are we glitchy? Dang. Yikes. I don't want to be glitchy. But she did the portraits of the wolves for Wolf Park, and that was in '86. But my comic guy knows how much I love the series. You know how much I love Wendy's art. So he sold me this for the price that he probably paid for it. Like, nowadays, it can go for hundreds of dollars, and I didn't pay $100 for this. So, I love my comic guy. He's such an awesome man. I've got... I just have a little preview book thing that my comic guy gave me. That's kind of a collector's thing people want. I've got the coloring book. And this came with the Art of Wendy Penny. Sorry, I can never say it. But yeah, like, this came with it. This came with it. There was a bookmark. I mean, all kinds of things came with this thing. So, but the color book. Here's the coloring book, and I'm never going to color this. I'm not. I'm a collector. I'm never going to color in this coloring book. I just won't. It's just not something I'm going to do. I've got old posters. have an old Apple poster. Oh, I didn't realize it was so stained. Shoot, you can't really tell though. From the Siege of Blue Mountain, which was, yeah, Apple Comics. Wow. I have the big birthday poster. Is this the birthday poster or is this the other one? Oh. This one. I have this one. And this I actually had on my wall for a while. Let's see. This is the big one. The birthday poster. No, this isn't the birthday poster. Oh my gosh, guys. Holy cow. This is... Oh my gosh. Oh no. This was the one I had on my wall. This one. I had that one on my wall forever. Oh, shoot. I have to fold that one back up. Okay. And then I have another one of these little, like... Did I already show you this? I think I did. Okay, yeah. And then I've got the birthday one. Nope, it's upside down. This one. I have this one that I got. And a lot of things I get from like my comic shops and my comic shop guys that have been awesome to me. Because they know how much I love Elfquest, so they always like save me things and stuff like that. But my very favorite, whoopee, dang it, my favorite thing of all time, and I gotta be careful with these, are the figures. I have all three signed and dated figures. I can't remember what they were. $4.98, $500, and like, I think Lita is like 7 something, almost 800. And Skywise. Cutter, Skywise, and Lita. Yeah. 535 of 1,500. So, I have these three that I keep in a locked case. Because I don't want to break them. But yeah. My love affair with Elfquest has been ongoing for years. I'm also wearing my t-shirt. So, yeah. I have been collecting a long time. I've loved Elfquest since I was 12. It's amazing. If you don't know about it, go check it out. It's an epic tale that needs to be told. I'm really putting it out there for the universe that we get some kind of like movie show, whatever. I could actually see it as like a Netflix show. Netflix would do justice, I hope. I don't know, maybe not. They have had some pretty bad stuff, I guess, lately, so I don't know. But that is the bulk of my Elfquest collection. I also run Howlkeeper's fan page, and the Howlkeeper's page on Facebook is more of a memorial site. The reason it came about is because people were posting things on the Elfquest Facebook page that weren't really Elfquest related. They were like, someone lost a child, and they wanted to talk about how their child loved Elfquest, and they had bonding, and things like, or there's some kind of tribe in some place that rides, or they have, like, what is it? They don't ride them. They use elk or whatever. They use elk, and somebody thought, oh, that reminds me of Elfquest, so I want to talk about it. And it's not really appropriate for Elfquest, the site. So I decided to do Howl Keepers as a way to, like, you know, that reminds me of items and things that you want to talk about or show or pictures. And I've done this where I've done, like, music. I posted videos where it's like, oh, this music would be good for the series. This music would be good for the movie. You know, it's just my, like, little fandom geeky thing where I can, like, you know, hey, look at this. This is cool. It reminds me of stuff like that. Anything they share that's important, any updated news on the comics, I put that on my page and just share it and just, like, you know, Elfquest related, and if it, because it may get taken down if it's put on the main page. Because if it's not appropriate or really Elfquest related, it may get taken down. So you can put it on my page, or I can share it, and it'll still be there for you. And that is Howl Keeper's fan page. So, I don't really interact a whole lot on there. I'm not, like, posting all the time or anything. I'm just, like, I'm sharing a lot. Like, stuff like that. Like, people lose their pets. Speaking of, I didn't think I was going to bring this up, but, I lost my dog last week. It was one of those, in the middle of the night, we think she had a stroke. There really wasn't anything that they could do. I mean, you know, we could have spent thousands and thousands of dollars on her. And it wouldn't have, like, I don't know if it would have helped. So we did the right thing, and I brought her ashes home, and she's actually behind me. I have up there, up on top, up here, I have a little rainbow bridge thing, and her ashes. She was my favorite best friend. She was my first dog, So, I put her little memorial thing on that page. So, it's too quiet. I miss her. And, Jax wants a big dog, and I'm just like, I don't want any dog right now. I miss her so much. But this isn't meant to be a sad video. This is meant to be an I Love Elfquest video. So, I'm going to end it before I start bawling. No, I'm not going to bawl. I've cried so many